Hi guys. This video is in response to Tomika Gets Fit. It's her "What's Your Perception of Weight Loss" video. So I saw Kwana do a post about it, and so I figured I'll, give my 2 cents too on the topic. And actually, Kwana and I have similar opinions, I think, and experiences. So yeah, I'll just get into it. Now, I'm sure all of us, especially if you've grown up being plus size and stuff, like I've always been pretty much been a big girl. So of course, when you're in school and of course you get teased and a lot of us still struggled with self-esteem issues and that whole thing. I did too at first, but luckily I had a good support system at home and just in my family in general. Aunts and my grandma and my mom, of course, mainly my mom, just always enforcing, my dad too, enforcing how beautiful I was no matter what size I am, and that size doesn't have anything to do with your beauty, that there are things that are much more important than that. Your intelligence is much more important than your size, your face. They'd always say, yeah, you can lose weight, but so and so is gonna always be ugly. You can't fix ugly, okay? I mean, you get surgery, but that's extreme, okay? But just things like that they would tell me. My mom is still a pit bull, but she always was, so wasn't nobody gonna be talking about her baby, and she knew about it. So yeah, she was definitely protective. She didn't let anybody mess with me if she had control. And I just had a good support system to combat with anything that anyone in school or any kids said about me. So I had a healthy sense of self-esteem. Any low self-esteem didn't survive for very long in my family. And then also, I mean, even my mom is a bigger woman and she's beautiful, and I have aunts that were big women and curvy, and cousins and all that stuff. Big, beautiful, curvy women. They have husbands and they're smart and beautiful and all that stuff, and they were still big. So just to me, your size is not a handicap, you know? So yeah, so I had that, and I have that. So that's not, my size isn't like a constant worry or thought for me. It's not something, I never just felt like a big fat ugly thing, you know what I mean? So with that being said, super skinny isn't cute to me. I would never want to not have curves or anything like that. My head is too big, first of all. I got a big head. I don't know if y'all know. I mean, I'm a big girl, so you can't tell, but personally, I don't think it'd be cute if I'm looking like this. This is my body, right? And then this big ass head on top. No thanks, no thanks. So, yeah, I just want to maintain the curviness. I'm curvy now. I'm gonna have like all the butt and the thighs. I got boobies, as you can see, all of that. I'm like a supersized hourglass. We'll call it that. But I mean, yeah. So just in using weight, I'd what am I trying to say? Yeah, I want to be my size but smaller. I want to have a flat stomach. I wear girdles now all the time, and I'd love to not have to. So, I mean, that's my number one goal, is to have a flat stomach and maintain my curves. I mean, just as far as a perception of weight loss, like I've never felt like ugly or unattractive because of my size, Like if I'm having an ugly day, it's usually something completely unrelated to size. It's because like my hair isn't looking right, or it's not doing what I want, or I don't have makeup on, or I'm ashy, like, you know what I mean? I'm not dressed right. It's not, oh, I'm fat. Like, that's just part of me. That would be like, to me, I would think it would be stupid to feel ugly because I don't like my nose, or I don't like my eyes. Like those are it's part of my body. My size and all this stuff is part of me. So that's not gonna make me feel ugly, you know, unless my clothes aren't fitting right, then I wouldn't feel that. But beyond that, you know, I don't focus on it. Tomika mentioned, she's like, when you come in a room, if someone smiles at you or something, are you thinking it's for a negative reason? Like, are they like, oh, look at that fat ass girl, hey, you know, or do you think they're just smiling at you? And honestly, my first reaction would be that I think they're just smiling at me. Honestly, I would think that they think I'm pretty, or they're admiring my outfit, or they think whatever. It's for a good reason, or they're just polite. I don't always think the worst, that someone's thinking the worst of me. Like, that's not my first reaction. So yeah, I would just think they were just smiling at me, to be nice. What else was I gonna say? I wrote stuff down while their videos were on, so I could remember everything. I talked about my family and da 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 da. Oh, guys, Quana mentioned guys, and so did Tomika. Yeah, I've never had an issue with guys liking me or being attracted to me. I've had boyfriends, and have had admirers and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't ever had an issue, you know, feeling like I couldn't get a man or something, you know, because of my size. You know, well, I mean, in high school I kind of did, but I realized once I got to college and stuff that it was just the maturity level, you know, they're still just so worried about what other people think, you know, so. But I had boyfriends in high school too, and guys that liked me and everything, so. But yeah, overall, like my weight loss goal, I don't have a particular weight or anything like that. I just know I want my stomach flat. I don't want to have to wear girdles. I like my back to be smooth, and I have like my giblies. I call them my giblies, my rolls here and the back and all that. I would like that to be gone. And no girdles necessary. I want to maintain the curvature. I want my boobs still here. I want my butt, and I want my hips and thighs and all that. I think I like the lusciousness. I think it's sexy. So yeah, it's my perception of weight loss. And I looked at that video and I agree with her. I'm like, some people, I'm like, yeah, you were fine before. Like, a lot of times I think sometimes, like, especially like on TV, like those, what they call, like Zen Treks or whatever, those weight loss pill commercials. It's like, and they had the one lady with the bikini on, and like she's all hippie before, and then she's mad skinny. And I'm like, you look better before, sweetie. You should have kept them curves. For real. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I like curves. So that's my little 2 cents. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Alright guys, just wanted to throw in my little, you know, whatever. Bye.